Man, I'm a failure. It's getting depressing. I'm depressed. I'm a failure as a son. Oh my god, I started with son. I didn't want to start with son. Hi again, I'm high again. It's Thursday again. I didn't want to smoke weed today and I didn't want to record because tomorrow I'm waking up at 7:30. We have training. This formation we have. I'm a failure at everything. I'm a failure. I don't know why I get this. I get blue on Thursdays. On Thursdays I get blue. It's an expression in English which means I get sad and depressed. Look, I'm teaching English even in my recordings when I'm high. I'm a failure at everything, man. I had to drink coffee because, caffeine helps me. And I had to smoke a joint to cope with my depression. I'm a failure as a son because I'm not good to my parents and they know I smoke weed and drink and do bad stuff. I don't know if they know I committed adultery, but I don't know, they feel it, but I don't think they believe that I fucking commit adultery. They still think I'm a virgin, like my older brother who is 30 years old. He's 36 or 37 and he's still a virgin. Well, that's what he says because he's a very strict Muslim and he doesn't want to fuck outside of marriage. So I have fucked and he hasn't yet. Even though I just fucked recently, oh my god, I'm a failure at sex. I'm a failure as a lover. And that's the worst of them all. It's fine to be a failure as a teacher in your job. I'm a teacher, it's my job. I couldn't get one word straight this morning in the meetings with the other teachers. I was so fucking weak, I don't know, stupid, like a nerd. And I make mistakes. I can't even speak one correct sentence in English. My public speaking is worse than a 9 years old boy in a private school. That was bad. I feel so embarrassed by myself, so ashamed. This feeling of shame. We are ashamed. It's like Sartre said. Jean-Paul Sartre said it's coming from the other. Hell is other. The other is hell. He's the person that not awakens, a word close to it, but I can't remember it now, awakens these feelings of guilt and shame in you. If there were no others, you wouldn't fucking have fear or guilt or shame. And that's a fucking deep idea. He said he was dancing, and when a stranger just looked at him from the window, he stopped dancing, and he was happy while dancing. And at the moment of the glance from the stranger, his happiness left him, and he became sad and embarrassed. That's how I feel. I can't get a sentence straight even now. I don't know what's happening to me. Is my English deteriorating? I don't know. It's maybe deteriorating. Oh my god, look at the word I'm using. It's not deteriorating. I can't pronounce it right because I have the problem of R. But it's an amazing word. It's deteriorating. Anyway, that's not what I opened the recorder for. Like I said, I'm a failure at everything, except when I smoke weed, I feel happy. The problem is I'm even a failure as a drug addict. I can't do that much drugs like my friends do. I just do smoke weed and drink alcohol. I'm a failure as a teacher because no one expects me at school, and the students don't expect me and don't understand what I'm teaching. And in my interventions today, we talked about capitalism and communism with some two guys. One of them is communist and the other is capitalist, two teachers, and they were fighting and I was in the middle between them. And I mentioned the system of zakat, pretending to be a good Muslim, and that zakat is the solution, not capitalism and not communism. And I'm talking about it even now. Taking 2% of the rich people and giving it to the poor, not the poor who don't want to work, but the poor who can't work or have problems and they need help. And the Arabs of Mecca said to Muhammad, should we feed the people who, if God wanted, would have fed them? And that's a fucking good argument. That's an amazing argument. If God wanted them to be fed, he would have feeded them and give them their share. And then Muslims apologists, they come and they say, it's because he gave them the share and you took it from them. Why would he let you take it from them? That's so fucking stupid. Anyway, that's another topic. So the system was a cat, and then we talked in class, and everyone was sharing his ideas. And of course, the one who humiliated me 2 years ago, the teacher who came to like accept me teaching, because after 1 year of teaching, you have the, what do you call it, that exam, to be a stable teacher. Okay, so they make you stable, like you're an internship, you're an intern, and then you become an official teacher, the official teacher exam. It's after 1 year of teaching, which is, you're already a teacher. It's just a protocol, but they made my life miserable for 1 hour with their comments, especially the mustache guy. I was thinking he was just mean to me, but he's actually just fucking arrogant. I mean, he came to the room and he said, "I will give you my insights." What the fuck? Because he thinks he's the oldest and he is the best among us, and his students are great, and he praises everything he does in class, and he says it was successful, and it's clearly not successful because he doesn't look like it. Maybe he has a different personality in classroom, but he looks stupid. And he doesn't even know how to speak. I mean, all the accents were bad, worse than mine. Like, most of them had bad accents and bad English, broken English, actually. These are the teachers of English in Morocco. Even the inspector himself couldn't, like, utter 2 sentences without a mistake. I mean, and of course the previous supervisor was strict, and this guy looks nice and lean, and he asked me, I was going to pee, and he asked me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Marifa," and I think he's going to visit me next week. I'm sure about it. I mean, he looked at me that, "I'm going to visit you." I don't know if my remarks were good, because I told them about the funny story, and I told them about a funny story I did at the classroom, and I told them about listening and stuff that I do. I didn't praise myself. I blamed myself for doing these things, and in a bad way. But still, I think he wanted to visit me, and he will visit me. So I feel is that I don't know if because now I remember that he asked me about my name and where I teach alone, and he said "Tabarakallah ala Ustad," which means God praise the teacher. About me, I think my remarks were good, and I could utter sentences, and they could understand me. But at the same time, I think I didn't. I think I failed miserably, and I failed. Of course, if he comes, he will see that I'm a failed teacher, and that's so fucking embarrassing. Also, when I fail as a son, like I said, because I don't do good to my parents. I give them money, but I do bad things that make them sad. And also, I fail as a lover. As I told you before, that the previous Thursday, I smoked a joint last time, and I told you that I'm going to fuck this weekend. And that's what I did. I didn't want to go. But somehow, my mom called me on Saturday and said to me, "There is food for you to eat." And this is the good thing about the place we went to today, the training center where we were trained. They gave us breakfast and lunch, and they were a decent breakfast and lunch. Meat, like you have rice with tuna fish, vegetables, fruits. They gave us croissant and bread, eggs, like everything, tea, juice, like everything you could want. And we ate a lot. And during the lunch, the guy was discussing capitalism and Marxism, and I said to him, you gotta fucking stop discussing before they do capitalism to you here in the plate." And they actually finished the plate without him eating anything, because he was busy discussing the topic. He got fucking capitalized. I mean, capitalismized. I mean, the guy who was a communist who got fucked, which proves that communism never works. I mean, it never worked in any country, neither in North Korea, neither in Venezuela, neither in any place. Even Russia, gave up communism because it doesn't work. Look what happened to you. You didn't eat lunch. This is about us teachers. We are fucking hungry, and there's a stereotype that we're stingy, and we don't spend money on ourselves, and we wear the same shirt the whole fucking career, which is true. I'm not wearing like this hoodie for 5 years or something like that, and it's not even it's my brother's. So this is good. Another thing I want to talk about, like, I failed as a lover. I went to fuck. And yeah, I went to my mother, but not to fuck. I mean, what the fuck? I didn't go to my mother to fuck my mother. My mother called me, and she said to me, "You have to come." And I came because of fish and food. I went there and I ate my fish and food. I went to Agadir, and then the first day I went to smoke some joints, and then the next day I drank avocado juice to be strong, because I was planning to fuck, like I said to you. And it was a coincidence, actually. I didn't buy it. Like, my mom called me to fuck that bitch. I mean, that's for sure. Like, is it destiny? Because she called me and I came, and suddenly we don't have avocado juice a lot in the house. Rarely we do. And then the next day I'm planning to fuck her, and she prepares avocado juice for me, and that's so fucking good. That was good. We ate couscous, and that's when I started talking to the girls. I talked to one. She said, "You have to come to a far place, Les Amis Carlos." Not Les Amis Carlos. What's the name of that place? I don't remember what it is actually. Najah or something like that. Anyway, so, oh my god, this is taking too long. I didn't want to go there, so I called the girl I went to last time, the one I fucked after a struggle. Not the one Shilha said to Mikshin. No, the other one, the main one the one that I fucked, because I fucked one and I didn't fuck the other. I just had sex with two girls, but one of them I penetrated and the other I didn't. I couldn't. Again, she's fucking bad. And this is what happened to me after. So I went to that girl, and she, instead of Hey Muhammadi, we went to a little room she rented in fucking Dakhla, which is a near place to me. I went there by foot. And I lied to her that I'm coming in a taxi, so she would hurry, and she was waiting for me, and then the weird thing happened, like, fucking hell, she looks ugly, but she has a big ass. And I miss that ass, man. Oh my god. So she was standing with her jalaba, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she acted like, follow me. And I followed her, like the movies. And then we entered the room, and we kissed, and she said to me that she rented that place for me for 200 dirhams, and she would do anything for me instead. And she wanted me to be at ease, because last time I wasn't at ease. And we talked about how shy I am and what I do in life, and said bullshit, the usual bullshit. And then we went to the bed, and she started sucking my dick, and my dick was hard, which is good. I felt happy. And then I came on her tits, which is the first time I do that with a woman. I come on her tits, and she didn't like that, and she said, come on me, baby. And then when I came, she started cleaning quickly so that she doesn't dirty the bed. And she didn't rent that place just for me, because she fucked before me, and after me, when I was with her, she was texting to get another client. And that was so fucking disgusting and weird. And she's disgusting. I can't imagine I kissed that fucking mouth that sucked all those dicks all day. And then I kissed those tits that fucking been cummed over all day. Fuck, that's disgusting. I mean, humans are disgusting. And she probably doesn't clean because she doesn't have a shower there. And that's why she didn't want me to lick her, because I wanted to lick her pussy, eat her pussy. And she said, no, I don't like that. And that's so fucking clear, because there's still smell of semen there probably. Fuck, shit. Ugh. Shit. Anyway, so, and then after that we tried fucking again, after I came on her tits, and I couldn't get a good hard on, and I couldn't penetrate again, and I lost my chance to fuck her. And at the end she was pissed off, and she said to me, aren't you going to add more money? All this work, and you're not going to give me more money? And I said, oh, fuck it, I want you forever, not just for today, etc. And she said, okay, go. And she said goodbye. She said goodbye. She was pissed off. And she really did an amazing work. I mean, she even showed me a porn on her phone so I can get a hard on. And she wanted me to come on any part of her body just so she gets that 400 dirhams. But fortunately, I didn't come. I was feeling I need to pee, not to come. If she let me pee on her, I would give her that 400 dirhams. That was so fucking good. Shit, what am I saying? Like, I failed that too. I mean, I'm a failure in everything. Like, why should I live? I have suicidal thoughts. I sit alone in the dark, smoking weed, and talking to nobody, because nobody listens to these audios. I'm the only one who listens to them. And suddenly in TikTok there are like 20 people or 40 people listening. I don't know if they are actually listening or just whipping over the video. Anyway, no one listens, so that's why I have the freedom to say whatever I want. I don't fear judgment, because there is no other for me. Hell is the other, and there is no other for me. And I'm gonna be my own individualistic beast. I will be a bear beast. What the fuck am I saying? A bear. You know what is a bear? B-E-A-R. Anyway, this video is going to leave you to go listen to some music and then sleep, to wake up tomorrow to another failing day. I need to change the mindset so I can become strong, like American Psycho. Good night. By the way, I didn't start the recording because I'm unlucky. I mean, the whole week it was sunny, except the days of the training. Today, Thursday, of course, the cursed day. Friday and Saturday, there is heavy rain and the weather changed completely. Now it's cold. It's very cold. And rain is coming. I mean, in Wulad Isa. Oh my God, I said the name of the village. No one in this place has seen any rain like that. I mean, what the fuck? Just because I'm going far away and the school is in a remote place, into the wilderness, and you have to walk over dirt and your boots become all dirty and you get fucked up. It's like, what the hell? Why did you put us in that school, for fuck's sake? And they call it technical, technical, and it's fucking an embarrassment to the country.